woke up at 4:30 in the morning. I woke up because about a 100-foot oak tree fell on our roof. It was all hands on deck. We wanted to make sure everybody was safe, everybody was sound. Then we noticed water was coming in through the ceiling, turned on the television, and it was like watching a war zone. It was like watching a bomb had gone off. So that morning was uncertain.
We got a lot of water up under the house. The damage was I had to have everything replaced, the subfloor, the drywalls, the whole area basically had to be rebuilt. I have nowhere else to go. This is where I raised my kids,
In the days that followed after the flood, a tremendous volunteer spirit throughout Columbia.
To see the people of this community step up in such a significant way and to continue to give and give and give more, often beyond their means and beyond their station when they couldn't give any more in terms of monetary contributions, just giving sweat equity.
Our students of St. Andrews Middle School actually served families from other parts of the greater Columbia area. The leadership of United Way came in and met with our district officials as well as our principal to help those families transition, but then also began to pull all of the other resources together to talk about how we need to move forward with providing long-term shelter and support for these families.
The United Way did a great job during the flood. It's nice to have an organization like the United Way which not only provides services that provide money for the needs that our community has on a year after year basis. It's also nice to have an organization that has the ability to respond to significant events of this nature and that can provide positive effects in the community.
They've been really helping us a lot with volunteer outreach and making sure that we can get volunteers, because without volunteers we can't function as an organization.
The United Way's Volunteer Center had the infrastructure available that if somebody wanted to help out, they knew what jobs there were. Having an organization that both has information, receives information, and can organize volunteers is a tremendous asset.
When we came here, the group had done the demo and gutting of the house. Water came in about 2.5 feet, so the drywall sheetrock was cut up about 4 feet. And we came in and did the mold remediation, and then at the end of December started insulation and drywall. I think it means a lot to Jennifer that we can give her like a fresh, clean slate after all that she's been through with the storm.
You give to these programs all your life while you're working, and you wonder, are they really doing anything? But now that I have been living through it, I see that it is true. They come in when you really need help.
The needs that exist in our community are ongoing. The Flood Relief Fund helps people weeks and months and years perhaps even after the event in order to primarily to help with shelter issues. Either transitional shelter while they're rebuilding their own house, or more importantly to provide gap funding for folks that have damage, they don't have insurance, or they don't have sufficient insurance to help get them back to a place before the flood that they existed.
I am a proud United Way board member and volunteer. I have been a part of this organization since 2006. The thing about the United Way is that we focus each year on a specific area. Sometimes it's education, sometimes it's homelessness, but it's issues that impact the greater community.
The Flood Relief Fund has been tremendously successful. I think we've raised almost $1 million. We've seen some great pictures on Facebook, some stories of lots of houses being renovated and repaired with the money that was raised from the Flood Relief Fund. It's fantastic.
The reason that this is the greatest democratic nation in the history of the world. People love each other, we care for each other. The United Way is the glue that holds Columbia together, holds South Carolina together, and I dare say this country together, and we're very thankful for its leadership.